Bunsen, get out of the way. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Hello, good morning. Hold on one momento. We've got a down camera. Camera 2 is trying to act up. Ta-ting. Guys, is it Friday? I'm pretty sure it's Friday. Isn't it Friday? Welcome to Friday! It's not the weekend yet, camera. Do-do-do. There we go. Okay, we're in it to win it now. We're in it to win it. Make sure you're on live chat. Live chat, live chat. Okay, I'm on live chat. Give it a like, it's free. Give it a like, it's free. Don't worry about it. Spin on over here. Hey. All right, we're kind of okay. Where's my hair tie? It's gone. It's gone. Hello, good morning. Is it raining or are we just out of the shower? It's both. We took Lily on the walk and it's raining. There's been like some severe thunder shower storms going on. And then I took a shower. Because I got bit up by bugs. I gotta get hair tie. Get out of there, Bunsen. You stay out of the orders, mister. He's like, but why? Lily's in here. It's okay, Lily. It's just thunder. You can lay by me if you want. Come on. You can lay right here, right here. You can lay right here. Come on. She says, no, I want to be under the desk. It's okay. It's just thunder. It's just thunder. She's under the desk. She cannot. Yeah, it's a lot of thunder. It's okay though. Bunsen don't care. Look at him. He's just rolling around trying to get in the orders. He don't even know about storms. Yeah. But it's okay because we're inside. Yeah. You gotta look out though because I gotta move my chair and get your pots. You can't stand right there, Lil. Come on. Out of here. Out. His animals. Okay, here we are. Good morning. Who's all on here this morning? Where's my mouse? I am not prepared. Things are weird. I haven't had enough coffee. Good morning, Rosanna. Good morning, Donna Dragonslayer. Tina Lee has become a member of the party people. Welcome in, Tina Lee. We're so glad that you made it. I hope you were able to find the link okay after I shared it on Facebook. So I did share it on Facebook if anybody else is looking for the link. So on some of the mobile products, there's like a whole thing you got to do. I looked on my phone today and it's like you got to go to a video, then you got to click into the description of the video, you got to scroll all the way to the bottom and it's a little blue button at the bottom where it says join, which is different if you were on a computer. So anyways, we found it. But I was able to share it. From... Sorry, I'm messing with my stuff here. On Facebook, so that worked out pretty good. Good morning, Heather. Good morning. Good afternoon, Anita. Hi, Sydney. Good morning. Good morning, Sassy Pants. I am early. I was late. See? It's like, can you ever really be late with Thunderhorse Descendant doing this? Good morning, Dawn. Good morning. The sun is shining here, and it's going to be a gorgeous day in Portland, Maine. Already downed my first cup of coffee. It is sunny and hot here in Wisconsin. Dun, dun, dun. Raining. Pants are optional. Happy good morning. Happy good morning, Kimberly and Debbie. I'm just catching up on all these comments. Can y'all hear that thunder? It's like a lot of thunder. Yeah, it's okay. Lay down, Lily. These two are very different. Lily's having a heart attack, and Bunce is just laying on his back with all 4 feet in the air, like, whatever. Helping me join the paid group. Yay! But Mom, I need to be under your protection. Totally. I just stopped in to like, and you're on a road trip to Louisiana. Oh my. Good morning. Well, good luck on your road trip, Jan. Good morning, PK. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, good morning, Mary. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna have a little more coffee, and then we'll get this party started. We're doing simple, easy project today. It's Friday. Simple, easy projects are required. I have to do a lot of things today. I have some orders that still need to get, they're picked, but they have to get packed, and then I can go to the post office. I have about 15 that gotta go today, and then I have to get the SKU list ready for Monday. Now, if I can't get all of these things accomplished on a Friday, we might just have a sale and not have like another launch on Monday, because as you will remember, I'm leaving for the weekend to go. This thunder's really serious. I'm leaving for the weekend to go to my cousin's wedding thing on the boat. I wonder what the weather's going to be like over there. Let's check. Let's just take a look-see at the weather app. I don't know if you know this, but you can set about 10 places in your weather app. Should you feel the need. Dun, dun. Okay, St. Croix Falls, Keene. Keene. Today, Saturday will be raining. Sunday, 78 degrees. Sunday is the day of the actual boating. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, Sunday is going to be fine. 10 to 20 mile an hour wind, 78 degrees, west-northwest. Should be fine for boating. Okay, I was just checking. I'm like, that seems like a lot of stuff going on. Yikes, I hear the thunder. I know, it's really serious. Bunsen's just staring at the orders. He's just contemplating if he would like to maybe mess with them. Stop trying to make my job harder, Mr. Bunsen. All right. Let's jump down to the mat here and get our party started, because it's going to be just a little short party. It's just a little short party. These are from yesterday. Good morning, Brandy. You have a craft show tomorrow, and we have not had bad weather for it in the past. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with all those weather doings. Humid weather in Ohio. I definitely need to watch that. I just haven't got the knack for wire wrapping. Hugh doesn't mind the storm. Only yesterday. I saw him. He had his fan on the floor, and he was just like, I am hot. Alright, we're going to do front toggle necklace. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Does this open? Or is it welded? It is welded. Which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. If this bothers you, don't look. It's okay, Lily. I don't want to cut this part, so I guess I'll cut here. Dun, dun, dun. Usually I like to cut right down in the little, like the tiniest part, but that was not possible today because I didn't know if I was going to cut the other thing. So there you go. It's sad because look, it's a pave bale and it was soldered, but this is not what I am making with it, so that is not helpful. You have to go turn the heat on. Oh, now. A couple's wedding shower. Oh, well, that'll be fun. All right, let's see what I got. I got twisted gold. Are these open or are they closed? Usually if they're closed, I put a little C on the top of the thing. Oh, I shall go with that, I think. This one was kind of wanting to be open a little bit, which I don't like, so wiggle, wiggle, squish. Wiggle, wiggle, squish. There we go. And what do we got running around here? We got a flower? No, we got a bead. We got one random bead. We could use it. We got a sunstone. We've got a sunstone and a crystal. Let's make it weird. Want to? We've got time. We've got time to make it weird. Okay. Hi, good morning. We have a couple of wedding showers. I'll send some of our heat your way. Okay, I need a ball head pin. The gold. These are short. A long one? I prefer a long one. I'm gonna put this sunstone on there. I'm just gonna make it large and then put it right on there. So I'm going way back on my plier. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Now let's see, I'm gonna go here. I think I will. Got a little apartment drama for you if you're interested. The couple across the hall got into it about Snapchat. Apparently, he don't be walking the dog no more, so I don't think he's here. However, when he walked the dog, he put the dog on a leash and picked up its poop. She does not. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna tuck this tail in. Beep. Why are you being problematic, little tail? Get in there. The gossip. Yeah, apparently he was spending way too much time on Snapchat. It's quite sad though because they have two little kids. I don't know if those are his kids. I think they are. One's brand new, it's baby, and the other one is like a toddler, which is why I assume she doesn't like go on the big walk with the dog because she doesn't want to leave the new baby, you know, like in the house, which makes sense. But still, I guess we're doing what we can. Good morning. Okay, so we got that guy on there, looking pretty snazzy. I like this. Did y'all see this? It's very cool. Oh. Good morning, Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie, I'm so glad you're here. I was thinking, I want to put this guy on there. And I kind of want to make it a little bit weird. I don't know. I want to make it wire wrapped weird, or do I want to put on a chain weird? I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to use some of this teeny tiny wire. Do I want to use teeny tiny wire? No, I don't think so. I think I want to use 22 gauge. Good morning, good morning. You walked a mile yesterday? Good morning, everybody. Hi, Rose. Okay. If I only had another one, that would be lovely. I don't, but it's fine. Yeah, be sure to hit the like button. It's free. You are now having a power outage. Left knee replacement 5 weeks ago. Oh my. So the 1 mile was quite the ordeal, huh? I think I'll just wrap this one on there too, so I'm going to go large with it. And what side am I going to put him in on? I'm going to put him on this side? Nope. Over here? Yeah. Normally, if it wasn't the same size, you know, but they kind of look like the same size, and that's not really great, so I'm just going to put him over here. We don't need that. We just need to this will be better. Now we need a teeny tiny little something. Oh, crap. I almost said swear word. Oopsie. Okay, now we need a little tiny little something. You're making wire wrapping look easy. Oh, well, thanks. Sorry. I guess I just be doing stuff. I'm just getting back from my grandson's class. Good. All right, we need a little something here. A little tiny something. Let me look in this box and see if we have a little tiny something. That is a bead cap. That's not what we want. We have a flower or a leaf. Meh. I don't really want that. It would work, but I don't want it. Oh, here we go. I know. We'll just take one of these guys. And we'll use that as our little teeny tiny something. Swear words fall out of my mouth all the time. Yeah? I'm going to use another one of these twisted gold guys. I don't remember where these come from. I want to say they're Beadle-on guys, but they're kind of like wanting to be open. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, now I'll put this little teeny tiny guy on the other side for funsies. It's like I kind of got to go past and wiggle, wiggle, squish so it'll like line up right. It's just kind of weird, but all right. We'll go with it. Maybe that's just the twisty business about it. All right. Okay, I've got 4 on there. And now I think I need one more These are my options. It's just crap that's on my desk, by the way. If you're like, oh, this is really lovely. No, it's just stuff that's on the desk. Do we want to do another gold, do we want to do another sunstone, or do we want to do this guy? And they're all different. That's kind of fun. I could do it like this one. I think maybe yes. I think I'll make them all different. A sip of coffee. I cussed at the beginning of the Beading Besties 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I heard that, Rosanna. I just busted out laughing. I was just like, oh, Rosanna don't know her microphone's working. Whatevs. We can't be perfect all the time. Oh. Shmish. I'm wrapping down towards the bead, by the way, with this bottom one. Do we want to be? Not really. We don't really all want to be all whatever. Again, I'll just wire wrap over here. Good afternoon, Helen. On the other side of this little teeny guy. Jingle all the way. Uh-oh. Christmas songs. We have Christmas songs in our head this morning. Are you all prepping for Christmas or Halloween? You know, of all the boxes I kept out of the move, I do have the Halloween box here, I think. I think I am. I just asked because I was watching something the other day and they're like, are you ready for Halloween? And I was like, it's July. No. I'm not ready. Yeah. Okay. So, here we are. Get over here, you little something. So here we are. With all of our little charmy charms. Oh, so by the way, this and this and these can all be found on Thunderhorse Descendant, in case you're wondering. I am going to put a little bit of chain with these, I think, and do dangly bits over here on the suns. You could also do opposite, like you could do a dangle on here if you wanted, and a dangle on the top of this, which that could be fun as well, since we're just taking the time with our little bitty amount of business. Like, this is like a little bitty amount of business, you know, to be working with. So, since we're just taking all the time. Alright, here's your necklace. Necklace is donezo. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do I want to put, let me see what kind of chain I got. I'm in debate if I want to just, I have these like, I have these beads up here still. I got 3 sunstones. I could go here, and I could go here. I could do opposites. For this, or do you think that's too much? I'll just make them the same. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna use chain though, because I might have trouble matching this color of chain, so I'm just gonna do like this, just with the wire wrapping. We're just gonna call that a day. Good morning. Hi, Gloria. I'm gonna go to the middle because I think I will just wire wrap this on. to the bottom. Because why not? So this is still from that same pack of sunstones we used in the necklace we made yesterday. And then I'll do this one on the top with some 22 gauge wire, which is what I used for the other guys. Of course. Good morning. I guess that pendant could be considered a day. There's sun and a wave. Yeah, I got a lot of suns in, obviously, in Golden Horizon, because Golden Horizon, right? Like, I was like, yeah, that's really good. I was really into it. Dun, dun. Okay, so for this guy, we're gonna go, I gotta attach on here, so we're gonna make a loop. So I'm not gonna make a very big loop. Make a loop. Boop. Open him up a little bit. And we got this guy. And then we'll wrap him up. 1, 2, 3. Stay safe, Deborah. Where's Deborah going? Good morning. Ooh, I like this project, Ginny says. Yeah, this is one of those projects where you don't need a lot of like beads on stuff, you know? I mean, we got like a few, but not like a whole bunch. And it can still be cute. And I dig it. Get a little more carding on this loop. All right. Run it to win it. Down here. You know, had I been thinking, oh, by the way, I did restring my little necklace, my little bracelet yesterday with the flamingos on because I skipped that bead. I was just gonna leave it off, and then I couldn't do it because I was just thinking I can't do this. So I did restring it. It took like 3 minutes, if that. So I wasn't too terribly worried. Okay, I'm gonna do a top loop. Boop. 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 Tuck this in so you don't bite nobody. Make sure our loops are doing what they're supposed to be doing here. This one like this like this. Yes. Okay. Now, earring wires, yeah? Earring wires, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, well, you guys. So, let me get these earring wires on. Let's see. Go this way, or am I going to do... I think I got to get some more latch backs. I think I'll do some latch backs. I love a latch back. Who prefers a latch back? Do you like a latch back or a French earring wire? Honestly, I don't really care that much, but I do know some people really prefer one over the other. However, I will say when I do wear the French earring wires, I do try to wear the little rubber backs with them so they're not just, you know, willy-nilly, because, you know, sometimes that don't work out. Lever back. Lever back, latch back, whatevs. You know, this one. Are you in Central Florida? I am not in Central Florida, but it sounds like I'm in Central Florida. Sass Pants likes lever back, so does Bonnie. Safe travels for the weekend. Rosanna can't stand that she might lose an earring. She says no to that. Okay, are these 6s and Tinky Tots? What do we got going on? These are just 6s. Where's the Tinky Tots? Oh, Tinky Tot, where'd you go? A stinker tinker, where'd you go? Tinky Tinky, are you in a different box? Notchback, I hate the chance of losing an earring. Gloria says leave her back as well. Tinky Tinky, where'd you go? You must be in here. Are you in here? You must be. Hey-o. There's the Tinker Tots. I have those Tinker Tots in my cart. Oh, well, highly recommend. Because in situations such as this, so we are going to need a 6 and a 4. You could also use 2 4s, whatever you want to do. I like to use a 6 and a 4. That's just my personal preference. So that's what we need for this one. And for this one, since we want them to be basically the same lengths, kind of, this one is going to be longer, so I think I'm just going to connect it with a 4. We shall see. If not, I'll turn the loop and we'll try a 6 and a 4. But I want them to be like basically the same size, if that helps. Hi Joanne, good morning. So let's get that on there. Again, we kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday. Because I like all of my earrings to be facing forward, like always, like when you look at me, you're showing the front of the earring. It's not a side view of the earring, and that's just a personal design preference that I've just always done it that way. I don't know why. So this is what we consider a Tinky Tot. If y'all are new around here, this is a Tinky Tot. Tinky Tot is an oval jump ring that is less than 4 millimeters. It's teeny tiny. We call it a Tinky Tot. And the answer to your question is yes, that's what we call them on the website. Thank you for the website plug, PK. Put this on here. But they work out quite good in situations such as this, or with other little dainty things, because you can hardly notice. Whereas if you had a larger one, you would have, significantly more length, and you would be able to tell a lot more, la-di-da. Okay. So let's see if we can't get this guy to match up with just one Tinky Tot, because he's got more wire and stuff. So he's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. Nothing we can really do about that. Woo! Danger! Okay, let's see how close we are. Pretty dang close. This down here with this. Of course, it won't look that way when you have them on, just because of optical illusion, but it's okay. This guy is going to move around. I'm okay with that. If you're not okay with that, don't do it that way. You could hook it onto this little wave. I'm not going to do that. I don't care if it moves around. So I guess if you did not want to do, I would wear this. Yeah, me too. So if you did not want to do opposite, at least this way you get to see what they would both look like if you decide to do one or the other. I like both, honestly. I would wear both. I'm kind of, I don't know. I was just going to say I'm a little more partial to this one, but I'm not sure if that's true. Not sure if it's true. Hey guys, guess what I remembered to do last night? I actually oiled my pliers. Oh, good job, Rosanna. What'd you iron your or oil yours with? I used like vegetable oil or coconut oil on mine. The smell of like real live like grease oil just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like shop grease gives me the heebie-jeebies. Olive oil? Yeah, same. Alright. Let's take a little look-see here. Put all my business away, sorry. Alright. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's zoom out. Get these little. These were not for this project. These were just extra that I had on my desk. So I did end up cutting off this bail with the pave crystals on it. I will not use it, so that's just me. You do what you want. But yeah, I think it looks quite cute. I kept saying I need to oil them for days and kept forgetting. You love the chunky chain. This chain? Yeah, so these chains, I want to say, we can take a look. I want to say they're stainless steel coated, 24 karat gold, 18 karat gold, plated stainless steel, but we can look on the website. Let's go to chains and stringing materials. So it's this one. It is Pendant-Ready gold stainless steel with toggle clasp. So it is gold plated stainless steel. Dun, 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 dun. And they are 20.5 inches long. So that's pretty good. I dig it. So that's the one that I'm using. And then all the other items are also 18 karat gold plated. Because I'm using this pendant, 18 karat gold plated, not stainless steel though, but 18 karat gold plated. And then these little guys are stainless steel. They're stainless steel, but they're not gold plated. So stainless steel and gold plated everything, which is pretty good. So there you go. That's the, well, that's the goings on. I think it turned out pretty cute, if you ask me. You're partial to either, you just don't like post earrings. Oh, well, they do have some post earrings that you can hang like dangly bits from. Some people really like post earrings. I don't really care. Let's try it on. Front toggle doings. Oh yeah. I dig it. It's probably hard for you guys to see, but I do dig it. 20.5 inches. Pretty good. Any charms you want to put on? Lovely. It is a thicker chain, so you could put stone on there or whatever. Which is another project that I might do. I just did this one because I want to use the suns. We designed this one. When did we design this? Last week? We designed this. But anyway, you could put, you know, on here, since this is stainless steel and it's gold plated, you could put, you know, anything you had at home, like even like I have this one guy sitting on my desk, like if we weren't using a big pendant like this, we could maybe, you know, put that on there. And it's a little bit heavier, but it's not, it would work because the chain is so large, you know, I mean like a larger chain, so it's not going to look strange, and it would be able to support the weight of that, which is one of the reasons I really like these chains. So yeah, there we go. That, my friend, is the last project from Golden Horizon from last week's designs. Ooh. I have started wearing and making quite a few earring studs. Mine all have dangles. I see. Well, since you're all here, I was not going to talk about this quite yet, but since we're here, might as well talk about it, right? My ears aren't even, so I don't like post earrings. Let me see if I got enough coffee. I could use a little more coffee. I'm gonna get a little more coffee. I'll be right back. Don't laugh, Randy. Why? About what? Oh, about your ears not being the same size? The holes not being the same size? I won't. Okay, so we are, what day is it? It's the 8th today? Yeah. It's August 8th. So I've started accumulating things for Christmas, for the Christmas boxes, for Christmas critters, and I'm starting to get that all figured out. It is looking like the bags are going to be, or the boxes are going to be roughly the same price as each year. I have to get the cups and everything in first before I know exactly. So I have been considering doing a pre-order for the Christmas box, because I have to order all the Christmas box stuff like up front, like all at once, which is kind of a lot of money. And we had talked about it last year, so I've considered doing that. Do you have this chain in silver? I do not have this chain in silver, just in gold. Also, that is just kind of what it's looking like for the Christmas doings. I have been waiting. I don't have the logo yet. Melissa is working on the logo for our Christmas cup doings, and I don't know what they're gonna look like yet, but I'm excited. So yeah, I've been considering what we're doing. I think it works out pretty well. For those of you who don't know, I always do I always stop work on December 15th. I'm just going to continue to do that because I've always done that. It's like the only real kind of like vacation time that I get. So I'm going to continue to stop working on December 15th like we always have. So it'll work out where it's pretty much like 12 days of Christmas this year on the calendar, which is pretty good. So we'll probably be doing projects and stuff. I don't know if you guys want to do like planned projects, or you just want to treat it like we could treat it like a bargain bead box plan kind of thing, when we see what beads we get. I don't know, it depends on what, I'm not sure what we want to do, but I'm working on it. Sign me up, she says. Yeah, well, the boxes last year were what, are about $130, $125, $130. That was with shipping. So I assume they'll be around the same price this year. And I think that I'm going to make 55 boxes this year, which is more boxes than I've made in past years. I think last year we made 40 boxes, something like that. How many folks want me to switch Randy's time frame like in past years? Oh, yeah. Except in Canada. I have to renew my driver's license this year. You're going to wear your hair down instead of up in a hair clip. Well, that sounds like a plan. I had to go get a driver's license and I didn't know they were going to make me take a picture and I look like a convict. Then they made me take my glasses off. I was like, okay, I'm ready for my picture. And they're like, take your glasses off. And then I would look like a newly born chipmunk with a criminal record. I'll vote yes, Rosanna. Yeah, so in past years, I think Rosanna will do morning coffee in our like morning coffee time slot, which is 9, because she usually does her live at 11 question mark. I think it's 11 my time. It's after this anyways. So since I won't be on because I'll stop working on the 15th of December all the way up until whenever I decide to come back in January, then she'll work on that time slot so that there's still like, it'll be on her channel, but it'll still be like a morning coffee session at the same time. But then you don't usually do your regular live, right, Rosanna? If you do the 9 o'clock, you don't do your other one, because that's like 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, Rosanna's been doing that pretty much every year since a long time ago. I don't remember. That is correct. Yeah. So anyways, I've just been thinking about that, which is probably why I'm singing Christmas songs, right? Because we're doing Christmassy things over here. And it's starting to come together, and I'm just like, oh, because it's a big thing. I tried to renew, but they made it such a big deal I gave up. To renew. To renew what? I gotta go to the eye doctor to see you next week. Oh, yeah, and get your eyeballs? Oh, do you mean like for like YouTube renewing? Doesn't it just automatically renew? I thought it automatically did that. Maybe not. I don't. Oh, your driver's license. Oh. So you gave up. Well, that's not good. I went there. Remember when I went there and I just came here and they were doing microaggressions against the trad wives, and I was just like, hey man, this ain't cool. Remember that? Well, now Jefferson has put me on the electric bill. So we just got our first electric bill that has both our names on it. So now, technically, with my lease and my electric bill, I could go get a real ID, which I think I will do, like, whatever I have time, because I don't really want to take my passport all over to fly on the airplane. I have a passport card. They give you like a passport, like a physical one, and then they give you like a card that kind of looks like a license if you order it. So you can just like keep it in your wallet or whatever, and that counts as your passport. It's got all your passporty things on it. So when I went to Canada the other day with my aunt, I showed them that, and that was fine. And I was like, okay. Because I gave him my like book, and he was like, you gotta I have it in like a, like a cover. It has cover on it, and he's like, you gotta take the cover off. Like, I don't know. I was like, okay. And then he's like, oh wait, you have like the ID thing? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, just give me that. So I gave him that. But yeah, so I'll probably get the real ID now that I can, so I can. Plus, I don't know how long my other North Dakota driver's license. Like, I don't understand the difference. Like, you're like you enough to get a driver's license, but you're not you enough to get a real ID. Like, I don't understand. What are we doing? Yes, but you can't get the little one stamped. I know. I wanted to get a stamp on mine, but they didn't do a stamp. even my aunt had her birth certificate and her whatever, and then Corey had he had like a physical one, and they didn't stamp it, so I don't know. ING trouble with my eyes. Oh, to go get new glasses. Yeah, I gotta get new glasses too. I was kind of hoping that I could do that this year. I think I can. I can't remember when I got these. I think I just got these last year, yeah? These ones with the little flowers on. Remember I said these were the only ones that were kind of like artsy a little bit that they were going to let me pick from. But, you know, before I had those, the ones I had before these ones, they were like, I had two pair before this. I had like a dark red pair, and then I had more, like first I had like more of a cat eye pair. I liked both of those better than I think I like these. These are larger, which is, you know, okay, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. And then everybody I know is just like, I can't believe you don't have those like switchy outy glasses. You know, those ones where you put like, I don't know, it like magnets the front to it or whatever, so you can change them up as you go. Or have like multiple pairs of glasses. I was like, do you know how much I lose stuff to be having multiple pairs of glasses? That would be bad. Because in my head, I'd be like, oh, it's fine. I have these purple ones over here. I think so. But the time seems to pass too fast. I know. I think I've had these for either maybe 2 years. Maybe I've had them for 2 years. I don't know. I don't even know. But anyway, I want to get some new ones. And Amber has some really cool, like, clear ones. They're plastic, but they're clear. I don't think that would look good on my face. But it looks cute on her. The glasses made my vision blurred. I could not read. Oh. Jeepers creepers. Yeah, you'll have to get that fixed, Rose. That's too bad. When I first got glasses, it felt like I was walking up hills all the time. It was really weird. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to adjust to this. I did. And now when I don't have my glasses on, it feels like I'm walking downhill. I put on my Foster Grant readers and I can see. I have astigmatism in one of my eyes, so it's like when I don't have my glasses on, I'm always like squinting with this eye. Which I guess makes for a whole bunch of wrinklies in the one eyeball, they said. And I was like, oh, that's lovely. We love that for us. Keep thinking it was just a while ago that you had your stroke, but it's been years. Yeah, it's been like 5 years. Has it been 5 years? No. Yeah, it has. It has. But I've significantly changed my lifestyle since then, thank God. Because, well, I had Shannon, and so I had help. I don't have help now, but I'm doing less. I'm trying to do less. Like, okay, so for those of you who are new, who don't know this information, I had a stroke 5 years ago. I was driving in my car, and I had, well, it's like a mini stroke. And I lost vision in my eye, and then it came back, and then I went and had all the testing and everything, and then while I was waiting to have the testing, I lost vision in my other eye, like all of it, like all together, and so that was really scary. And then they were like, oh, you have high blood pressure, and you have stress, and you're doing too much, you're exhausted, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. So then that's when I started hiring employees, and I got my first assistant, Shannon. And so that took a lot of weight off of me and stress and stuff. So that was good. And then we worked together for like 5 years. And then we also had Molly and we had Phyllis. And so everything was going really good with the business. But now that I'm by myself, that's why I'm not doing like recorded videos. I'm just doing the lives. That's why I'm doing not the live sale. I'm just doing things that are already posted on the website. And then you can order from the website. And then with the processing of the orders, I try to do like just X amount every day. So like when Jeff gets off work, I usually don't do any more work. So like till 5 o'clock when he comes home, I don't do any more shipping. So the shipping may be taking a little bit longer. It's like normally I would have shipped all the orders that we have yesterday, but that's not good for me. So I split it into 2 days, and I'm like, it's an extra day. Is what it is, you know, because I'm just one person and I can only be doing so many things, and now I gotta spend more time with my animals, walking my dogs and stuff, you know, because I don't have a choice. I have to. So I spend about 1 to 2 hours walking dogs every day that I never used to do. At least an hour and a half to 2 hours, I would say. I never used to have to do that, but it's actually pretty good for me because I've been walking and I've been getting more exercise, been getting some sun, not just in the house like typing on the computer and, you know, not moving around and stuff. I'd rather have a healthy Randy than my order a day or two faster. Yeah, I agree. Some people, not so much, you know, because they just don't know, you know. She was on her way to TF and Amber took her to the hospital. Yes. Yeah, it was quite bad. So I don't do that. So I've been being very careful since I got rid of all of my help and it's just me now and stuff like that. And then me and Jeff have been talking about, like, you know, what the plan is, like, what's the plan? So I think I told you guys about the air conditioner at the house. Like, somebody came over and pulled all the cords out of the air conditioner. So we got that fixed, I guess. And I did call and make a report to the cops just for like a vandalism thing. And of course they said, you know, I just said, well, I want to make a report in case we want to report to our insurance, because I didn't know how much it was going to cost to fix it, because I didn't know if they pulled all the, like, drained out all the stuff out of it and all that, which I guess they didn't. They just pulled out all the cords. Everybody just needs to give each other some grace. It doesn't cost anything. Yeah, I know. So anyway, we're getting the house up on the market, and according to Jeff, I think they're going to have their first open house this weekend. It's not like 100%, I don't think, because he was talking to me about some papers. And then he said, I forgot the papers. I should text him and see if he did the papers. Anyway, so they might have an open house this weekend, which will be good. So basically we're just waiting for a house to sell in Cambridge. It's not technically like up on the market yet, but they're getting it ready. And then we're gonna see about some stuff. So me and Jefferson are butting heads about this one particular little situation. Now normally, most of you have been around here for a long time. You know, me and Jefferson have been together for like 15 years. And so we do all of our stuff, you know, like we've just always done all of our stuff. So Jefferson's favorite pastime, like 98% of the time, is worrying about money. Like, that's his favorite thing to do. He has like a budget and he has like graphs and charts. Jeff loves math. He does math for fun. He does math to calm himself down. So he does, like, he has all this going on with, like, he's got all the things. PowerPoint presentations. I'm just over here like, okay, well, the math is not my thing. So he's got all that going on. So I was quite surprised when I brought this up the other day, and I said, so we don't think we're going to get as much money as we thought we were going to get for our house, which we're still going to get enough money. We're going to make more money, but not as much as Jeff thought we were going to make. So he got a little panicky. So I was like, well, I think what we should do is we should just, like, take that money and buy, like, a trailer house and just move into a trailer house for like 2 to 3 years, because everything out here is $500,000. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's like not even 10 acres of land. It's $500,000. It's like 5 acres of land. It's $500,000 with a house that's falling down, with a house that's not even like nice. And I have been looking and looking and looking, and I don't like it. I haven't found anything that I've liked. So then we talked about, like, maybe moving into town and buying a house. We don't want to live in town. It's the oil field. I know. So, but we don't want to live in town. But we started venturing out and looking at houses in town. Like, okay, maybe this is fine. So they're like $350,000. And the people in town here, in this town, they're like, their houses are like literally this far apart. Some of them don't have yards at all. Like, they're not super nice houses for $350,000. Like, they need work. Their basements aren't finished. Like, I'm like, no. On top of that, I think the interest right now is between 6 and 9% on loans. And I was just like, Jeff, that's not, because we were paying 3% on our last loan. And I was just like, that's not good. I think we need to just wait the 2 years until we maybe get into a little different political climate and just wait and then do something. Like, I think this is going to, like, things are going to go down because everybody's just kind of all over the place doing stuff. Even, like, business-wise. Like, some people are spending money. Some people are not spending money because they're scared. They don't know what's going to happen. Some people don't want to spend money because things are higher price now with the tariffs and the whatevers. And it's just, like, everything just seems really crazy. And I said, I just think I would feel more comfortable if we just make some big decisions like this just, like, later. Because it just feels like that would be better. At least maybe the percentage on the loans would go down a little bit. So we were talking about that. And I was like, then, at least in a trailer, we're not walking up 3 flights of stairs. You know, we could have a little yard for Lily. We could, you know, it'd be a lot easier to get in and out of the house with, like, groceries and things like that. We would have our own entrance, so I could then have, like, the UPS come pick up our stuff and not have to worry about, like, being in an apartment building, all these different things. And so that's what we're kind of discussing, and I'm just like, just for, like, a limited amount of time. Now, other people have said, well, why don't you just continue to rent? Well, we could do that, but here in Bismarck and Mandan, when you have 3 pets, they cannot, from all the places that I've looked at, they cannot weigh combined over 50 pounds, which already puts us out because Lily weighs 50 pounds. The ones that do allow dogs, they're like literally, it's like $3,000 a month for, like, rent and your pet. They want you to pay pet rent and they want you to pay security deposit and all that stuff on all the animals. So it would be like close to $3,000, $3,500 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. And we're already in a 2-bedroom apartment. So we could stay here for the amount of money that we're paying right now, which is fine because it's not that much. Or we could just get into, like, we could just, like, buy a trailer and do a trailer situation for a couple of years. In which case, then when we buy the farm, which we're going to do later, we can move the trailer, and that could be my Thunderhorse Descendant headquarters. Jefferson's in debate about it. He's like, I want to go on the farm. And I'm like, listen, I know that's what you want, but sometimes we might have to add some steps because it just doesn't seem smart right now. Which is crazy to me because he's always super smart about money. And I'm just like, why are you being so silly? I think he's just being impatient. Anyways, that's my rant for the day about money. So this is what I'm doing. But we've been talking about it. He's thinking about it. He's not 100% on board right now. But I think that he's going to come around to it pretty soon. Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah. Because you could get a pretty nice trailer house with, like, on a lot for, like, less than $100,000. You know? Sometimes significantly less if you got a very, you know, like an older trailer. And I don't really care as long as it works in the winter. We now have 6.5 acres and it is paid for. And I'm now having trouble seeing why we would sell. We have a teeny tiny lot with a house that you can reach out the window. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to, and it's so crazy because even in Cambridge, in Minnesota where we were living, which I really love the environment there and, like, the town and, like, just, like, you know, had more trees and, like, all the stuff. Their cost of living for houses is, like, significantly different. Like, if we were to try to buy a $350,000 house in Minnesota, it'd be like a mansion with, like, 18 acres of land. And here, it's, like, 3 acres of land and your house is falling apart and you need to redo your basement and it's still, like, $400,000, if not more. it's crazy. I'm just like, because I've lived in North Dakota my whole life. Like, it's not like we're in like a super, it's just because of the oil field. Because everybody wants to live here so they can work here in the oil field and make money. But really, everything is so much more expensive. Like, milk's more expensive and gas is more expensive. Like, everything is more expensive because they see people as having like more money to burn kind of thing. And it's stupid. It's just like price gouging. But it's been like that for the last, whenever the boom came in, like, when was that? Like 2004? In like 2004, everything started going crazy. Yeah. Yeah, because Folgers coffee here is $20 for a can of Folgers coffee. It's $20. It's $19.99. And they didn't even have it at Target last time I went. They just had regular kind. Anyways, that's Randy's rant for the day. So we're just, we're navigating it. You know how you navigate with your partner? You're like, okay, maybe they'll come to some kind of conclusion. We're navigating over here, but it's going good. I'm feeling good about it. We're all doing pretty good. Oh, Lily finally passed out. It stopped thundering and raining. But yeah. All right, you guys. Well, it is Friday. I'm going to bounce off here. I will have to report in on my boat doings. Perhaps I shall take some photos and put them in the group. I will do that. I'm going on the boat. So I'm going to leave tomorrow in the afternoonish. I'm going to go to my aunt's. We're going to do like cards and dinner with my aunt and my great aunts. And I don't know if the girls are coming. Like Cassidy and Kennedy, maybe, probably. I would think so. I don't know. Anyway, and then we're going to have food. And then the next day we're going to go to Newtown and get on the boat. I assume we're going to do some gambling because the boat is at the docks at the casino. So I assume that we will maybe do that. I don't know. And then we're going to go on the boat. And I don't know if they're having food. I should ask Dixie if they're having food. You would think they would be having food on the boat, right? Like lunch. I'm gonna ask her. Anyway, so we do that. And then I'm gonna drive home from there. So that's about 4 hours. I'll drive back from there. And then I'll be back. So whatever I can get accomplished today for the sale for next week is what we will have. And if I get nothing accomplished, then we will just do a sale on the website. Because we're doing what we can. Right? Have fun and be safe, everybody. Yes, you guys as well. I will be shipping out the rest of the orders today. I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. Take some money in case you need to buy some food. Yes. Well, they have a restaurant. Maybe they don't anymore. They used to have a restaurant inside of the casino, and I think it was like wasn't going well, like a sit-down restaurant. So I don't know if they have that anymore. I'm sure the bride will love the belly dancing outfit. Yes, I'm going to put the belly dancing outfit in there for her. I also got her something from her registry, which was like a laundry basket sorter kind of thing. It was $100, but it's made out of bamboo, and it's got the little bags so you can sort your laundry. So I got that as well. So, anyways, I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing weekend. I would love to see what you're working on. Feel free to put it in the group, and I'll be back on Monday with things to report. Okay, bye guys.